Urgent news from Iran. BBC's Lisa Doucet is on the ground reporting live developments. A fragile ceasefire is holding, but barely. Iranians are asking one critical question. Can a deal with the US actually happen? Diplomatic efforts are moving fast to prevent a return to war. The stakes could not be higher. One wrong move, and everything collapses. Lisa Doucet says the tension is real. The window is narrow, and the world is watching. This story is developing by the hour. Follow for daily news. Shocking news from Westminster. Home Secretary Shabana Mahmood is cracking down on so-called sham lawyers abusing the UK asylum system. The BBC exposed law firms and advisors coaching migrants to falsely claim they're gay just to stay in the country. Mahmood is calling them out by name and promising serious action. This is fraud. It undermines real LGBTQ+ asylum seekers fleeing genuine danger. The government says these fake claims are overwhelming the system and it has to stop. Justice is coming for those exploiting it. Follow for daily news. Shocking news from the Bank of England. Governor Andrew Bailey just told the BBC he won't rush interest rate rises. And here's why. The Iran war energy shock is making the next rate decision, in his words, very, very difficult. Energy prices are already under pressure. A wider conflict could push them even higher. That means your mortgage, your bills, your cost of living all hanging in the balance. Bailey is urging caution, but for millions of households, waiting is painful too. Follow for daily news. Shocking abuse of the system. The BBC's undercover investigation has exposed migrants making false domestic abuse claims just to stay in the UK. This is part 3 of their bombshell series. Rules designed to protect real victims are being weaponized as a loophole. Genuine survivors are now at risk of being doubted because bad actors are gaming the system. The BBC caught it all on camera. This is a crisis of trust inside the UK immigration system. Real victims deserve better. The system needs fixing, now. Follow for daily news. Shocking news from the Bank of England. Governor Andrew Bailey just told the BBC that the Iran war energy shock is pushing prices up, and it's making the next interest rate decision very, very difficult. That's the bank boss himself admitting they're struggling. Energy costs are rising. Your bills could follow. Millions of people are about to feel this in their pockets. The next rate call could go either way, and nobody really knows how bad this gets. Stay close to this one. Follow for daily news. Shocking news for travelers. Booking.com just got hacked. Customers are now facing something called reservation hijacking. That means criminals could take over your bookings. Booking.com has already reset PINs to protect accounts. But here's the kicker. They refuse to say how many people were affected. If you use Booking.com, check your account right now. Look for any reservations you didn't make. Change your password immediately. Don't wait. Hackers are targeting your travel plans and your money. Stay alert out there. Follow for daily news. Shocking. New research suggests clean energy might not be the most important factor in reaching net zero. Scientists are now questioning whether cheap power matters more than green power in the fight against climate change. If electricity is affordable, industries can electrify faster, cutting emissions quicker than waiting for perfect clean solutions. The entire net zero strategy could need rethinking. Cheap power drives adoption. Adoption drives change. Change saves the planet. The order matters more than we thought. This changes everything we assumed about the green transition. Follow for daily news. Shocking news for Alzheimer's patients. 2 breakthrough drugs, costing up to £90,000, may not actually help. A major review just concluded the medicines provide too little benefit to even be noticed by patients. That's devastating. Families had real hope. Doctors pushed for access. And now this report is sparking serious backlash from the medical community. Tens of thousands of patients could be affected. The question now, were these drugs overhyped? And who pays the price? We'll keep following this story as it develops. Follow for daily news.